In 2015, a video was published on YouTube that would change the internet forever.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. Fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills.
The world didn't realize it yet, but Tai Lopez was about to lay the foundation for the internet's greatest pyramid scheme ever.
And they showed me what they did to become multimillionaires. Now, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme.
He introduced his viewers to his now famous 67 Steps program.
But just click this video and you'll be taken there in a second, and I'm excited to
A
share.
course designed to teach people how to achieve success by following the same steps he claimed made him wealthy. But the brilliance of Lopez wasn't in the content of his course.
This is the foundation. This transforms what you're passionate about into wealth.
It was in the way he sold the dream.
Traveling the world, doing those things that you know you're destined to do. You can't do
More
those unless you
influencers soon followed, and some were more controversial than the others.
You're a slave if you have a job in England, effectively. Some slaves are better paid than others, but most people are slaves.
But in the end, they're all selling the same dream.
Again, it's not just about money, it's about the good life. Health, wealth, love, and happiness.
They often live flashy lives with expensive cars, exotic vacations, and above all, freedom from the 9-to-5 life. And the hook? This life is supposedly within your reach. All you have to do is follow their steps.
But what I am telling you is it can happen faster than you think if you know the proven steps.
It all starts with their story. They want you to believe they were just like you.
I think I had my first friend when I was maybe 9 or 10 years old. Like, I was always just very shy to myself.
They often create an underdog story.
Brother, I started in a small village in Argentina. At the age of 16, I was fortunate enough to have the ability to come to the United States with $200 in a suitcase.
How they went from nothing to having everything. But if that's true, it's another story. They want you to think you're just like them.
I have the same pattern in my life. I'm no different.
Why? So when they tell you that you can live the same life, you'll believe them. All you have to do is follow their secret steps. And it all starts with buying their course.
On this video, and it'll take you to my website where I share 3 things that they taught me. 3 things that you can implement today no matter where you are.
To convince you, they show you the results.
Okay, so I'm 17 now, and across all my businesses, we're doing around $1 million a month in revenue.
The bigger the numbers, the more convincing they seem. Ignoring the most logical question. If they're making all this money, why do they want you to compete with them?
Then I went to group mentoring, and then after that I released my own course with different mentors so we could help more and more people out.
It's simple. They want to help people. At least that's what they say. Titles like How I Made My First Million litter the internet. But when we take a closer look, they often contradict themselves.
It's how did you actually make your money? I made my money initially through dropshipping or e-commerce. We had branded stores, general stores. We also had social media arbitrage. And then how we went into multiplying our money was through crypto.
It was about 2015, I got introduced, long story short, to Bitcoin. Got introduced to crypto.
But you started dropshipping before that?
No, in fact, my first exposure to anything that came with money-making opportunities was in fact the markets.
Each of them tries to connect with their audience in some specific way. Some focus on masculinity.
I believe that men have the divine imperative to become as capable, powerful, and competent as possible in this life.
Others try to present themselves as professional business experts.
And they don't work on their skills. They don't polish the business model. They don't enhance the business model. They don't think about what are the verticals that allow me to do this in a better way.
They search for some form of connection with their audience. And once they get you to relate to them, they move on to the next step. You're watching their videos and now you're hooked. You think, wow, this guy really gets it. He was just like me. And now he's a millionaire. He worked hard and now he's helping others. But then there's that nagging feeling in the back of your mind. A tiny voice that says, can I trust this person? Is this even legit? Some people call it common sense, but they will call it pessimism.
So if you're a cynic, if you're a pessimist, you don't need to click here. Don't worry about it. I don't need to talk to everybody.
It's not them, it's you. You're just a hater. After all, they're only making their content to help people.
If you watch, what are we at? Like an hour of value right now of different thoughts, mentalities of people that have made millions of dollars. Okay. If what you extract from it is this guy's full of shit, and that's your first reaction, then maybe something's wrong with you.
Their course only works for positive, hardworking people. They want to help you by making you believe that financial freedom is just a few clicks away, as long as you buy into their system. They're not really selling courses. They are, but not really. What they are selling is hope. Hope that you can escape the mundane 9-to-5 grind, the endless bills, the ordinary life. Who wouldn't want to escape and live their dream life? The same dream they've sold to countless of others. The problem, the dream doesn't come with a guarantee. In fact, for most, it never happens. For every success story, there are 1,000 failures. Actual people that spend money on their courses. And still, these guys earn millions from selling their courses. Why? If you fail, it's not because the system didn't work. It's because you didn't work hard enough.
Where you are in life right now is exactly where you chose to be, whether you believe it or not, whether you accept it or not. That is the reality of the situation. There's a plethora of opportunity, access, and information out there for you to become successful, for you to build the life that you want. But the truth is that you don't think it's possible and that you're comfortable with the life that you have.
You didn't hustle, grind, or manifest hard enough.
Want to live an extraordinary life, you have to be able to. Here, look at the dude sleeping. Look at the dude sleeping. That's most of you motherfuckers, bro. Most of you fucking clowns are out here sleeping your life away. No ambition, no desire, no true willpower to become extraordinary. If you want to be extraordinary, first you have to be disgusted with your current situation.
All of these coaches or gurus sell some form of course. They may call it something else, like a community or a club, but at the end of the day, it's still a course. And a course on its own is not a pyramid scheme. In fact, courses can be a great way to learn a skill or language, but the focus should be on learning, which it often isn't.
Over 10K likes, the person selling it has made a few $100s from that post alone. But we don't want a few $100s, we want hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Many of their students eventually become sellers themselves. They start their own courses, affiliate programs, or become mentor to the new students. And on YouTube, they appear as guests in each other's videos.
When it comes to self-improvement, what would you rank as the highest?
I think it's self-belief.
Okay.
What is to believe, right? So self-belief. Believing is this idea of having faith in something that you don't know is real.
And they try to create a questionable sense of legitimacy. It's a self-sustaining pyramid, where the bottom feeds the top. And the only way to climb the pyramid is to resell the dream. Here in 2024, there are more gurus than ever before, all promising the same thing: freedom. But the truth is, at least in my eyes, that most of them are living off the money you send them, not from the skills they supposedly teach. Most of them never share real proof. They all claim to run profitable businesses, but they won't even share their company's name. So here's my advice. Next time you consider buying a course, ask yourself this: did these guys really earn their money doing the same things they're teaching? Are their reviews really legit? And who are the people that review them? And like Ty Lopez said,
You know, like they say, if things sound too good to be true, they are too good to be true.
You can either buy my course on how to make a mediocre YouTube video for $999, or you can subscribe to my channel.